Hey guys, what's up? This is Matt today with me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. And I know this is 2 weeks late, but I saw this on Saturday, same day as I saw The Grinch. Uh, Anyways, this is gonna be for The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. So, Nutcracker and the Four Realms is a Disney film based off the famous Christmas story known as The Nutcracker, and now it's Nutcracker in the Four Realms. Okay, so it stars a girl named Mackenzie Foy who gets this present from her mother after she passes away, and she has to open it. She has to get a key to open it, and during a party, uh she has to find her Christmas present. She goes through the house and she notices this area that transports her to Narnia, basically. But it's not Narnia. No, it's I don't know, this snowy world. I forgot what it was called. And she runs into the Nutcracker, played by I don't know. The only known actress I know in this movie is Mackenzie Foy. Oh yeah, and Morgan Freeman's in the movie briefly, but anyways, she apparently I don't know, this world or something is falling apart after her mother died. I mean she is known to be the princess because her mother was the queen of the world, and now we have ourselves an adventure film, not about her trying to get home but trying to save this world from an evildoer. And all right guys, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it, I really did not like this movie. I really did not. I would rather watch A Wrinkle in Time again. But that does not mean I'm going to specifically just hate all over this movie. There are stuff that is good about it. It's visually stunning. The costume design is really good, and the score, and that's basically it. But just because of all those positives, it really doesn't say that much because most of the film it's pretty much it's boring, okay? I was surprised at how boring this movie was, and even for a film that's only an hour and 37 minutes long. And this film kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I mean, the entire story, not just the animated movie or the Tim Burton film. And yeah, despite everybody hating on that film, I think Alice in Wonderland is better than this film. Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, I thought was better than this, even though that was a dark film, and this is a more brighter film. But I would say this is on par with Alice Through the Looking Glass, because that movie was terrible. And also, some of the actors do have pretty wooden performances. I mean, some were okay. This one girl, I think her name was Sugar Plum. I'm sorry, but her performance was just she wasn't very good. I am really sorry. And there is a twist in this movie, but I find it pretty weak, if you ask me. A lot of stuff that happens in this movie. For one thing, the editing really wasn't very good, and there is humor in the movie that is basically just there because it's PG and it's a kids film, and in kids films you have to have the funny moments, and they didn't bother me, but I know I'm bringing out so many positives right now, but really it doesn't change the fact that it's basically a mess. Like there's this I don't know, the movie was just so boring that I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say here. I actually kind of forgot that this movie was coming out. Maybe because I didn't hear that much advertising because there were so many other Disney films coming out, like Mary Poppins and Christopher Robin that just came out. I knew that was coming out, and I already saw that film, so you can just watch my video on it if you like. And I know there's Ralph Breaks the Internet, which I'm seeing this weekend, by the way. It's just I forgot that this movie was coming out. And honestly, it has so many cliches you could imagine. Like, you got a cliched villain, a cliched story, But I mean, it has its moments. But all in all, I'm just really disappointed. We have two major disappointments from Disney this year. A Wrinkle in Time and this film. Although I thought A Wrinkle in Time was a masterpiece compared to this. But okay, I wouldn't go that far because the more I think about that film, the more yeah, I know. I say that a lot. But you want me to be honest, don't you? But yeah, I think this movie was just made for money. Oh yeah, and the reason why it's called the Four Realms is because there's this thing called the Realm. Basically there's an area known as the Realm. I'm not sure if it's the entire world. I wasn't really paying attention that much, but you know, it just really just did not interest me in the slightest. This movie, it didn't feel interesting. Most of the characters were not very memorable. Actually, they weren't really memorable at all. Some of the performances were okay, but some of them just really weren't very good. Um, so like the way it just it basically has what I really do not like seeing over and over and over again in Disney films. I mean, I enjoy a lot of Disney films. I grew up with Disney films, but growing up and seeing this trend, this this I don't even know what to say. I guess it might be because I'm very tired and I just want to get this movie out of the way because I have another movie to talk about. But I'm just going to cut to the chase here. It might be visually stunning. The costume design is good, but all in all, it was slow. The plot is messy. The editing was also very messy. It was slow, and it tries to pick itself back up again. But all in all, it's just predictable. And in all honesty, it just gets worse the more I think about it. And there it is. If I haven't had, if I had a nickel for every time I use that term and meant it, I would. I don't know. Probably I don't know. Probably buy two new video games. I don't know. But that's basically it. Let me just give you my rating. So even though it might not sound like I'm hating on it as much, I'm gonna give Nutcracker a 1.5 out of 5. So yeah, I can really see why it's not making that much money. Like I don't even know what number it's at the box office. I think I don't know, like number 5 or 6. I'm not even gonna check, but all in all, I know that it's not doing very well. But hey, once again, Ralph breaks the internet. Don't worry, it'll pick back up again. But yeah, it's just a shame. Let's just hope that the Dumbo remake is not awful and the Aladdin remake is not awful. Let's hope they're not just trying to cash in on the success of all the Disney animated films. I mean, I enjoyed Beauty and the Beast, but if I were to watch that again, I'll just watch the animated version. So there you go. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was just like 8 minutes of me just rambling on how much I did not like this movie. I was just trying to get my positives and negatives out of the way. But yeah, you want my honest opinion? That is my honest opinion, and I am not lying about that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And even though I mentioned this in my Grinch review, I will say again, happy early Thanksgiving. Really looking forward to it. Then it will be a perfect time to talk about Christmas because that's basically a joke now. I don't even know why I'm saying all this. I need to save this for chat with Matt. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that out by I don't know when. But anyways, I need to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.